God tells the Jewish people that He gave them the land of Israel so that He could be their God. Rashi on these words says a radical statement. He says, whoever lives in Israel, Hashem is for them God. But whoever lives in Chutz La'aretz, in the diaspora, it's as if they serve idol worship. Now we know how important it is to live in Israel. We know how much we, the ones living in the diaspora, long to be able to live in Israel. But to say that in the meantime, until we get there, we are serving idols is quite a harsh statement. How do we get our heads around that? Especially for those of us that live in the diaspora. Well, it's brought down in the name of the Tzemach Tzedek, the great Hasidic master, who told his Hasidim, his disciples and students in Russia at the time, who also longed to get to Israel, but couldn't. And he said to them, Mach da Eretz Yisrael. In Yiddish, make here Eretz Yisrael, Israel. In other words, while you're temporarily living in the diaspora, you don't have to live a diaspora lifestyle. You could also live an Israel lifestyle while living in the diaspora. One aspect of that is Jewish pride. Those living in Israel are proud of their identity, are proud of their observance, and don't need to be embarrassed of it. Sometimes we, living in the diaspora, feel a little embarrassed. But this is what the verse is saying. We must live an Israel lifestyle while living in the diaspora, to know who we are, to stand strong for our identity and for our levels of observance, even in the eyes of the nations of the world. And then, even for us living in the diaspora, Hashem will be our God. Shabbat Shalom.